Hello. Hi. It's been a while since I've been on here. I want to try and create something between all the people out here. It's called Common Ground. I want to get a chance to. Excuse me. No, don't get scared. Not COVID, whatever. Um, I want to have a lot of different subjects on a nightly basis. It's okay to disagree with me. In fact, I welcome it. I do not welcome. I welcome different opinions that we can all talk about, but let's talk about it in common sense. I don't go for name calling. I don't go for you're stupid, you're an idiot, whatever. I don't go for that. There's no reason to name call people. We're all allowed our own opinion. There may be times I agree or disagree with you. You can agree or disagree with me. It's okay. We're allowed to have different opinions. Can you imagine a world where we all have the same opinion? We all agree on the same thing. That means there would be stagnant society to where no one believed anything different from what we all thought. That's scary. There'd be no new medicines, no new ways of doing anything. I mean, what are we going to do? Go back to horse and buggy? Because that's what you're asking for. When people come up with different ideas and they're ridiculed, we would never have had electricity. We would never flew to the moon. We've never been on a ship out in the ocean because somebody was afraid to fall off the earth because it was flat. I mean, we can't go through our lives thinking that our thoughts are the only ones that are right out there. We have to have different ideas here. So all I'm asking, if you want to talk to me, cool. If you don't, that's all right. I'm not asking you to agree with everything I say. If you have a difference of agreement, talk to me. I'm cool with that, man. I'm not saying you're going to change my mind or I'm going to change yours. I'm looking for a common ground. I've been known to change my mind if somebody comes up with something that's logical thought, something I haven't thought of. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. We all do. That's a beautiful idea about humanity. We're not perfect. If we were perfect, we'd be up in the heavens with God, if you believe that way. If not, we'll be down here with the rest of the lowly humans. Whoopee. Like, everybody thinks that's a bad thing. I don't. So, okay. First topic of the night. This is going to catch a lot of hell in many ways. I'm a firm believer in right and wrong. I'm a firm believer that if there are laws for all people, that all people should follow them. And it's not going to be what you would deem anti-cop, anti-politician, anti-representative, anti-senator, anti-judge, anti-president. It's not going to be anti-anything. It's going to be if you make a law from the lowliest person to the poorest person to the richest to the youngest to the oldest, whatever. If you make a law, everyone has to follow it. Because we have a constitution in this country that you can't make any law that does not apply to everyone. I mean, I think that says it all. It's right there at the 4B. If there's a law out there that says you have to have a driver's license to drive, and you don't have one, then you don't drive. See, that's that's simple, real simple. I don't see how it can't be any simpler. I'm also under the same thing as if you are not a citizen of the United States, then you need to get out. You're not supposed to be here. An illegal citizens mean you came across the border into a country that you didn't ask to be in. It's illegal. I don't care if there are other people out there who, well, they did what? There are no excuses. Every law is a very simple one. Now, we have lawyers out there that'll convolute the hell out of it. Well, no, that ain't what the law really says. Right? Okay, fine, whatever. But again, I'm a common sense kind of guy. If I run through a stop sign, the light is red. I broke a law. Cop pulls me over. I get cited for running a stop sign. I paid my fine. I did wrong. It is really, there's no sense in arguing about it. I'm not looking to, well, it was a yellow going on red. I was kind of in the intersection there, Yes, it was yellow before I made it across the line, and I just went on through. Those are excuses we all tell ourselves because we don't want to take responsibility for our own actions. See, that doesn't work. The law is a law. But just as I'm telling you that the law is law and I believe in it, now I'm going to take it a step up to you police officers out there who you are the followers of law, the enforcement of a law. That means you don't get to play around with the law. If there is a law out there that says you can do something or you can't do something, stop breaking the law. You see, you're no better than we are. If the law says that you can't speed down a highway without lights on, and you speed down the highway without lights on, you're breaking the law. If the law says that all cars have to have front plates, and you're driving without a front plate, if you're going to ticket us for that, and you don't have a front plate, you're breaking the law. Now, I'm, again, a common sense kind of guy. Here's what I believe. If you're not going to follow law, get off the force. Nothing more said. Get off the force. You are either going to enforce law, including yourself, including the others above you, as well as the ones below you, including yourself, or don't enforce the law and get out of the position you're in. It really is that simple. Now they go, well, we get discretion. Okay. Then, in that case, if you get discretion, you have to give that discretion to everybody. You can't pick and choose. So you can claim discretion, but you don't. You don't use it. You only use it for your brothers in blue. I've seen it happen too many times. Now, there's some of you out there that don't do that. I'm going to give you that one. Every now and then you let somebody go, but that's a 10%. When your guys get caught drunk driving, you hide it. When you guys get caught doing something wrong, you hide it. But if we do it, we automatically get tickets and go to jail. And then you pad the ticket. Because that's what you do. Because that's dirty pool. That's not common sense. That's you being something you shouldn't do. You call discretion? Well, discretion works both ways. Here's what I'm saying. No more discretion for anybody. None. No discretion. If the law is the law is the law. Whether it's your buddy that's doing it, whether it's your friend, whether it's me, whether it's your mama, whether it's your sergeant, whether it's the President of the United States, the law is the law. Do your job. If you can't do your job, get off the force. See, it's really simple. Now we move up the ladders to lawyers. I know your job is to get people off. I know as a prosecutor, your job is to get people in jail. Let's follow the law. Don't make up stuff. Don't hide. You prosecutors, stop hiding stuff from the defense. You know full well you broke the law. If it comes out years later, and what happens to you? Oh, a slap on the hand. You broke the law. What happens to you when you break the law? Nothing. You broke the law. Some guy got sent up because you withheld information. He spent years in jail. But what happened to you? Nothing. How about the judge that doesn't follow law? The guy that's in there to make sure the law is followed. He's the last word on the law. He breaks his oath of office if he doesn't follow the law. Does anything happen to him? Ever see one go to jail? I've never heard of one go to jail. I might be wrong. There might be somebody out there that went to jail. If it's bad enough and they've committed enough laws breaking, they might get disbarred for a while or censored for a while. But no jail time. That's going up higher. Let's go to presidents. Now I will tell you, I am a former serviceman. In case you don't know what the outcome is on me losing my weapon, I am given an Article 15, which means I can be drummed out of the service or sent to Leavenworth. Any of those crimes can apply. It's a crime to lose your weapon. So when I see a president leave behind weapons, $80 billion worth of weapons, and I didn't see anything happen to him. If I'd have left my rifle there, I'd have been drummed out of the service, court-martialed, dishonorably discharged, maybe spent some time in Leavenworth. That's totally up to the JAG. All depends how bad it can be. See what I mean? This only you, but not for thee. Laws apply to ye, but not for me. That can't be. It's not right. It's not fair. At least I don't think so. Now, if you disagree with that, let me know. Because if you think the laws should apply only for us and not for them, okay. If a police officer or anybody can kill another person and get away with it, I want to know. If you really think that's fair, then please offer up your family as sacrificial lambs. I want to know if you'll still feel the same way after they're gone. I'm not saying I'm going to do anything about it. I will sit back and laugh if it happens. I don't mean that disrespectfully. But remember, you're the one who believes that way. I don't. I don't believe it should happen at all. I've seen too many cop shootings. Shooting in the back when the guy had no weapon. You think that's an accident? They are trained to shoot deadly shots. I was trained to shoot deadly shots. So I know the difference. I have a marksmanship medal. Wherever that bullet went, I aimed there. I could have shot a leg. Could have shot an arm. The idea is to hit in the head. So you don't have to hit the head. You don't have to hit the chest. You don't have to hit the stomach. You can hit him in the ass. Strange, huh? Yet a cop can punt. How is it? They can hit a guy 3 to 7 times in the back. Couldn't take an arm shot, leg shot, ass shot. Then they found out he has no weapon whatsoever, but he's dead. Then they had the hubris. You know, in case anybody doesn't know, they have the chutzpah. Means they have the gall to charge him. To charge a dead man. See, some of you may know the story that was in the news. Shoot him 7 times in the back, has no weapon. They have the nerve to charge him when he's dead. I don't know how you can charge a dead man, but boy, it takes some brains of a lot of people out there. Now, you see, I'm going to make these short in 15 minutes. At 15 minutes, that's why I'm going to stop. But here's, again, This is going to be put out there. I want you all to think about this. All right? Get back to me on it. And wait for tomorrow night. We'll see what happens. All right? Have a good night.